showcasing some power. Up and over, though. Tenofe showcasing that speed here on Fowler.
Tenofe looked hurt right there. Looked like
No one there. Fowler now. Right back in and got caught. Tenofe, you think Tenofe's is being bothered by something right now? I'm trying to see it.
I thought he was playing possum there for a second. That right knee, maybe.
Trying to wiggle around, and again, this has been an evenly matched six-man tag. Oh, and you talk about it, someone who can change the game in a moment. Talk about Odyssey Jones.
Big man right there, just put some steak on that boy, man.
And another tag. In comes Blade, and this is what I'm talking about. When you're friends, you just know what the other one's gonna do. So many similarities. And take a look, Blade's way up there. Oh, comes crashing down. Jones, Blade, and Tenofe, they're just trying to fill a void in their life. That's why they go out. That's why they try to hit up the town. That's why they try to have a good time. Is now Blade trying to find a tag.
Good time get you, right? Having a good time get you going out hard and not focusing on the job at hand. You got to focus, man. Stay in the game.
Cheap shot by Fowler. Blade goes up, goes down, gets around to make a tag, and back in comes Jones. There's one. There's two. Oh, got Gacy some too. He's making up for the mistake in a big way, Book.
Like I say, he came in messing around earlier. He could have been already at the hotel, but right now he's moving quick.
Someone who's not moving quick. Look at this. Look at the strength. Wow. Double sidewalk slam.
Wow. Ask me what I think about the big guy.
I know where this is going, but I'll do it. What do you think about the big guy?
He's a big guy.
And now, looking to fly, Tenofe up, and he almost stopped in time to deliver that elbow. Oh, Gacy made the tag. Gacy legal, there's nothing Tenofe can do.
Here we go, Vic.
Green holding on.
Tenofe's in the wrong side of town, man.
Fowler on the other side. Jones is down here at our feet. And oh! Double doomsday.
Double up. One time.
And if he didn't take his first trip, Tenofe about to take his second to the upside down.
Good night on Tenofe.
And those roots are growing stronger.
And sleep tight.